Welcome back to Scott Vision Trading, your Sunday night Nasdaq forecast. Let's get straight into the charts and prepare for the market open. So let's talk about what happened last week here. Last week we ended with a strong bearish breakdown, as you can see here, right? And then so we had a clean distribution on the highs, momentum slowed down, and then price completely collapsed, right? Dropping aggressively with almost no pullbacks. This shift really confirmed a trend reversal from bullish to bearish. Now price is bouncing, but it's only a retracement bounce, not a bullish trend change, as you can see here. All right, so Sunday market structure, looking at the right side of the chart here, what we have is prices sitting in a corrective bounce after a heavy sell-off. We're making lower highs, and then we haven't really broken any type of major bearish structure until Nasdaq can break above the 25.2 up here. The trend remains bearish to sideways going into Sunday night. The key levels that I'm looking for Sunday opening, I'm watching going into the open here is we have some bearish rejection zones. The first sell zone will be right in here, right? 25,120 to 25,050. And then you got major zones where the trend usually rejects. That's going to be up here 25,180 to about 25,230 or so. And then with 25,260 up here, that's where you're going to have the trend flip level. So the bulls really need this, right? If they want to change this market around. And this is the price I'm looking at, the 25,260 area. Now for bullish reaction zones, if price drops, right, I'm looking at the first demand at 24,780, which is over here, 24,780, and then deeper demand will be 24,650, right in here, right? And then if you really want some strong liquidity pool, price could really come down all the way to 24,500. Which is down here, right, to grab all this liquidity. And so price would make a bigger move, right? So these are the levels where really price is likely to react tonight and into Monday morning when we have the 9:30 open with a lot of volume. Okay, so keep an eye on those levels, on those rejection zones when it comes to the bearish and the bullish reaction zones. All right, so what is the Sunday night direction where we have the 4 to 8 hour outlook here, right? Going into the open, the bias here stays bearish unless we break above that 25.2. All right, so if we break here, right, that's the level that I'm looking at, right? So expect lower highs, a weak bounce, right? A retest of possibly 24,900 right in here, right? And then possibly a move down toward 24,780, 24,780 here, and then you got 24,650, right? 24,650, and the last one even, 24,500, right? Like I explained. If momentum continues, right? So the trades that I see here, the setups for Sunday, is really there's a couple setups here I want to share with you, right? Setup number one for me will be a pullback short. I think it's the best and safest one. So look for Nasdaq to bounce into the 25,050 to 25,120 zone. Let me just clear this out. So we got 25,050, which is here, okay, and then 25,120 right in there, okay, and this will be setup one, right? Pullback short. I would say it's the best and safest right now. Okay, the best and safest right now. So this is the bounce, the price bouncing here, right? And we're there now, but depending on how Sunday opens up, you know, we got to look at this, right? Um, if it rejects that zone, then you know, and then continue down, we want to put our stop above 25,180, right in here, above 25,180. See this candle right there? I'll put it just a little bit over that, and this will be my stop loss. Okay. Targets. I want to say targets. If this setup is if this setup plays out the way we want to, then your targets will be 24,900, right in there. 24,780, second target, and then I will go as far as 24,650. Okay, 24,650, right in there, right there, right. So target 1, 2, and 3 for take profit. All right, and that's your setup number 1 here, right? This is how it will look, right? Depending how price will open on Sunday, you would take action on that, right? Now setup number 2, right? This is what I call the breakdown short. It's very aggressive, and that's the one that we really used on Thursday night, and it played out really well. And it's the breakdown short. So if Nasdaq really opens weak, right, and breaks 24,780, right here, 24,780. I'll put it right there, right? So with a clean 15-minute close, then this will be your breakdown short, right? Let me just type that in there so you guys could see. So if Nas, oh, let's do the price because we're in Nasdaq, right? The price breaks 24,780. Breaks 24,780 with a clean 15-minute close, sell. Okay, you sell here. Your targets will be right at 24,650, right in here. Target number 1 will be right in there. And then target number 2 will be the 24,500. 24,500. Okay, right in there. So target 1 and 2 when it comes to the breakdown short. Okay, that's only if the 15-minute candle closes below this mark. All right. Your stop will be right at 24,840, right in here. All right, that'll be your stop right there. Stop loss. Okay, and that will be your setup number 2, right? So I'm going to give you 3 setups here. One is the first one I showed you, which is the pullback short. The next one will be the breakdown short, right? So let's say Nasdaq opens up, and then and this is going to be setup number 3, right? It's a counter trend long, right? On a counter trend long, let me clear this out. Only on demand zone bounce you will take this trade, right? So a long is only valid if price drops into the 24,780 price, right? So let's say the market opens, does this, and you know, it does it goes boom, right? And it comes to this price right here, right? I would say that if prices bounces off this target, right, I will get into a long trade. All right, it's called a counter trend. So really trade carefully here, right? Only if it bounces off this. So if that happens, I will say the targets will be 24,950, right? For the bounce, you bounce back, you buy and you sell here, target number 1, and then your second target will be the 25,020 zone right in there. Okay, target 1, target 2 for profit if it's a counter trend long. All right, you will put your stop loss at 24,720. Okay, right in there. All right, and those are my 3 setups for you for Sunday's opening. Whatever plays out, go ahead and just trade it. The thing is that just to give you a quick summary here, right? Based on what I see here with the 15-minute chart, the trend is still bearish, right? The recent bounce is only a retracement. It's not flipping to bullish yet. Shorting the pullback remains the highest probability setup that I see here. And then bulls only regain control if we reclaim that 25.2, right? If we reclaim this 25.2 over here, right, with a close, right, and a retest and bounce, then the bulls are in control here. There's a possibility the bulls are in control here, all right? But we have to see if what price would do at open, right, and throughout the night, right? So that's it, guys. This is your Sunday outlook. If you want, daily Nasdaq direction, hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Scott Vision Trading. I'll see you again on our next video. Take care. Bye.